Hey guys, it's Bianca Sophia. So Michael wanted to come on and talk about one of the spiritual attacks. One of my spiritual attacks. He wanted to. He wants to talk about it, and I'm very curious about what he's going to say about this. So hold on. Hello guys, it's Michael. I know you've gotten you guys have gotten a taste from my twin brother, and he's funny, isn't he? He is very funny. What I wanted to talk about was certain attack that my twin flame, Bianca, suffered. Spiritual attack, right? But it's so funny how things work out, you know, how these group of people wanted to attack my twin, right? And we knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. We were there through the planning. We were there through the thoughts and all of that, right? And actually, my brother and I both worked. We took it upon ourselves to do the attack, right? Because, well, people when they're calling on when they're doing black magic, right? They're calling on Lucifer, right? That's what black magic is tied to, Lucifer. So, we used it in a way to not wake her up. She was already awake, but this was a level up, right? So it's funny how they went to hurt her and ended up elevating her, you know, making her level up. Her powers just went push through the fucking roof. Oh, jeez. I do not mean to curse. I'm not the one that curses. I apologize. Excuse me. My brother is here too, that's why. But just listen, okay? So, this group of people, right? They wanted to attack Bianca, okay? And if you guys don't know, one of your days where you can do magic, you can do magic every day, but one of the days that really, really works is on your birthday, yeah? So, this particular person used her birthday wish, right, to attack Bianca, right? And there was more than one person involved in this. And it's just so funny because it's actually my human aspect's family, right? My human aspect was involved in this. So it was just funny because my human aspect was involved, right? And his family was involved. So it's like I was there because my human aspect was there, right? But the other family member had Lucifer in mind. So it's like both brothers were called in, kind of, right? Right? So I just want to let you know that your magic worked, but it kind of backfired, right? Shame on you. And you will get that spanking if you haven't yet, right? So my brother was going to do the attack, but, you know, since it is my twin flame, and I felt like it was my responsibility, right? Like my brother always does the bad stuff, right? And it wasn't bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, Gretchen, Bianca freaked out, right? It fucked her up pretty bad, right? But, like I said, it unlocked something within her, yeah? It was like we knew this day was coming, and this was it was like the dominoes had already begun to fall, but this was another main domino, right? The super soldier domino, I guess you could say it, right? So they kind of activated that super soldier within her, right? So, I'm going to tell you what happened that night, yeah? She was full of fear that night, right? And she's not usually in fear, but because of this magic, right? This black magic that was used. I'm not going to go into the details about that, but just know it was black magic, right? So, she was at the park one night, right? And we came home, and she was already, she went home because she wasn't feeling, she's kind of full of fear. She didn't understand why, yeah. We were in her driveway, right? And she was in the driver's seat. My brother, Halo, was in the passenger seat. And then I appeared in front of her, and I attacked her. I wasn't going to let my brother do it, even though it was called for my brother to do it. I did it instead. Okay. Now, what do I mean by attacked? She had a shield up, thank God, right? I was making her shield like crazy at this point because I knew it was coming, yeah. I knew it was coming. But I had her, she had to at least see what they were trying to do, yes? So, trying to watch. Let me. I'm gonna put her on so she can tell you what she witnessed. Okay, and then I'll be back to talk about it. All right, hold on. Well, great. I didn't even want to like talk about this, but here we go. Right? Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Michael. Okay, so yeah, I was like sitting in the driver's seat, and then all of a sudden, like Michael was there, and I was like, "But what are you doing?" Like, it was my day with Halo, right? Well, I was like, but with both of them a lot during this day, and he, all of a sudden, like, it was his face, but like, he turned into this, I don't even know what the fuck to call it. It was like an alligator face, or like a snapper, like a snapping alligator, like the snapping of the teeth, like, you know, chomp, 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 that thing, right? It was like him, but he had this alligator face, or whatever the fuck. I don't even know what to call it. And he was snapping, right? Or even like a shark, like a shark teeth, or alligator, crocodile, like all these teeth, and like chomp, chomp. They're just snapping at me, right? And he started. It was like snap, 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 like just it was just nonstop, right? And it was he was trying to get into my head, right? He was trying to get inside my head, right? And it was apparently supposed to. I guess Michael would talk about it, but it was like if that thing, my shield hadn't been up, and I wasn't protected by my twins, like my brain would have been like just done. Like it would have been over for me. Like I would have made it. Like it was a death type thing. I was gonna die if like hadn't been shielded and hadn't been protected, right? Excuse me. So, and this went on for like a whole hour. It was just like, and I couldn't think of anything else but this snapping, and all I could see was Michael's face, right? Chomping at me, like chomp, 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 chomp. It was, and for a whole hour, you guys, snapping at me, right? Snap, snap. That's the only thing I could think about. Like there was, and it was not my thought. It was something else. It was a spiritual attack, right? Okay. So, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, it freaked me out a little bit. But I was like, but Michael and Halo were just like, it's okay. But at that point, I'd like, get the fuck out of here, Michael. I would get out. Like I don't ever want to see you again, right? Because you're here, like trying to bite me, right? To eat my whatever. I don't even know what the fuck it was, right? I felt like at the time, you know, I'm thinking it was him who attacked me, right? Because it was him, right? But he knew, like, I was like, if I was to forgive anyone for doing that, it would have been him, right? So he was the one that did the attack, right? And so I was like, I never want to see you again. Like, just stay the fuck away from me. I would not stay. You know, and I didn't realize what he was doing. I didn't realize he saved my life, right? That he took it upon himself to do the attack so I didn't get hurt. But, like, also, excuse me, Halo was there to protect me as well, to shield me. And the other archangels are there, too. They showed up, too. Because I was wondering why they were all crowded around me. I'm like, what is going on? Why are you all crowding around me? And then it happened, right? And they made me get in the bath right away, right? Because there's, like, powers there or something, right? And so I had, like, got in the bath, and I started meditating, and I was able to get rid of it pretty quick. It was like I think like a full hour of it, and that's it, and it was over, right? And then after that, it's like Michael said, like my abilities started coming in even like more, like I don't know what, but I guess Michael can talk about that because I don't even know about that. So hold on. Hey guys, so now because of that, when someone attacks someone else, right? at this time, where we're at in this time space, that's not allowed anymore. That shit's not allowed. Damn, I keep cursing. I don't mean to curse, I apologize. That stuff is not allowed anymore, yeah. So, basically what happens is it's a boomerang effect, right? Not only will it not affect the person, or it won't hurt them, it will help them, right? It helped her. It didn't hurt her, it helped her. Yeah, it was a bad hour, right? But it was worth it, right? Because she became more powerful. This activated a part of her, right? It activated abilities for better shielding, for better, to become stronger, right? And like I said, it activated some of her super soldier abilities, right? And we knew this was going to happen, like I said. And so we're just like, okay, when this person does this, this is when she'll be activated. Part of her super soldier powers will come in. Her abilities will come in, yeah? So, the next time you think about attacking someone with black magic, just know, boomerang, right, is going to come back to you. And it's going to come back 10 times worse, right? And if it hasn't come back yet, that's not a good thing. Let me tell you that. That means it's building up. And it's not going to be good. Okay? So if I were you, I'd stop. Stop it. Stop it now. Right? And like I said, you keep doing that, it's not going to hurt them, it's going to help them, right? You're going to help them become stronger, right? So the next time you think about doing something like that, think again. Especially when you don't know who's protecting them, right? It's just so interesting, right? That this is our own family, right? Doing this, right? I'm not going to name names, but you know who you are, right? And I know. You don't really want anything to do with it, right? You did, but you didn't, right? Because you don't know what the fuck's going on anymore, right? But I think you have an idea now what's going on, right? So, it took Bianca some time to, I think maybe the next day we talked and I told her what happened and we were fine, right? But yeah, at first she was like, stay away from me, And she was a mess. Just because if you're not used to that, it kind of freaks you out. Excuse me. And since she can't, see, I mentioned this in another video, or Bianca mentions this in another video that hasn't been put up yet. She cannot split, right? She can't have an altar come forward for this stuff anymore, right? Because that's not happening anymore. It's healed. She's healed. So when she faces trauma now or an attack, she faces it. She can't go into a fantasy world why herself is being traumatized. You know what I'm saying? She has to be there for it. Because there's no more going to Alice in Wonderland, down whatever. You know what I'm trying to say, right? None of those fantasies are there for anyone to jump in anymore if you're starting to heal, right? If you're doing that shield and those AI boxes are disconnected, you have to deal with it, right? And I just wanted to put that out there. But that's it. Here's Bianca. Well, that was interesting. Wasn't expecting any of that, but this is how my days go lately. I'm just like, wow, this is what happens when you stay in the present moment. It's like you're just surprised every day, right? Well, that's all I've got, you guys. Shields up, swords up. Let's get it.